Hi everyone, my name is Balekile Chloe Anderson, and I am one of the joint owners and founders of NnM Enterprise. So I want to say thank you for joining our team. Welcome to the family. I hope you guys have lots of fun and enjoy working for this company. I just want to encourage you guys to just know that because it's a company that is starting out, we do have a lot of room for growth and potential and for people to get promoted to higher positions. So do a good job with selling, and we will grow together and we will thrive together and we will all expand and become a lot more profitable together. So I'm all about trying to just create different avenues for people to make money, because I feel like Zambia is actually a gold mine for making money. So um, you guys have it, a lot of different advantages there that we don't have here in America. Everything is really highly regulated, and it's kind of very difficult to do business and to start something, and they just make you jump through all these hoops and whatnot. But in Zambia, it seems like they make it easier to start a business, so that's really good. Also, there's a lot of people that are willing to work hard for jobs, whereas here sometimes people can get a little bit lazy. So I think that's also really great. And then also it doesn't take too much for someone to have like a nice, happy, and comfortable life. So we want to be able to put people in positions to eventually have that security financially and have the life that they want. So this company, we have so much room for growth and potential to become promoted, and we definitely, me and my mom, are looking to expand the company. We just want to see what people are capable of right now. So we're just kind of in this, we want to call it like a beta phase, where we're testing out what it's like, what type of sales we can produce, what type of sales people that we can find. We're looking for people that are just going to be honest, transparent, open. We are totally welcome to hearing your ideas and your feedback, but just be patient with us, because it might take a little while to incorporate that feedback, but we're going to do the best that we can to make it a great company and a good job to work for all of you guys. So I'm going to just jump in really quick into what I expect for my outside field sales team. I expect you guys to arrive on time, take your check-in photo, count how many bags are given to sell, note it in the group chat. That way the manager can confirm it, or the assistant manager can confirm it. So that way everyone's on the same page with how much bags people are going out with. That way when they come back, there's no discrepancies and no confusion. The manager can also just write this down on a piece of paper and you just initial it, but we just want everyone to just be on the same page. So note how many bags are going out with. You do get one free bag for samples. So I shouldn't say free bag, it's a bag for free samples. A free sample is one piece of popcorn. So if you get an entire bag and maybe there's 100 pieces of popcorn, that means you need to give out to 100 different people one piece of popcorn. You can use toothpicks, you can use tongs. If those aren't available, I recommend using an empty plastic bag and then placing one into that empty plastic, and then having the person be able to grab their own piece from that empty plastic. That way they're not tempted to grab a whole handful, because you know that they will definitely do that. The reason why I stress one piece of popcorn per serving is because if you give them a handful, you might feel like, oh, if I give them a handful, I'll entice them to buy because they're going to like me. But actually, if you give them a handful, they're going to feel satisfied. They're not going to want to buy anymore. They'll just be like, okay, I'll buy it next time. That's really good though. The other thing is, if you give them just the one piece, they will feel like, oh, that was really good. I want more. It entices them to buy. It makes them like want more of it. And so if you give them the one piece for free, it'll attract them to you. It'll draw them to you. Everybody likes to hear free. Like, who doesn't like free stuff? So when you're walking around, we're not going to shout out like popcorn 3 kwacha. I mean, you can do a little bit, but what works is saying a free taste of Zamerican popcorn, something totally different than anything you've ever tried before, right? It's Zambian popcorn with an American flair. We drizzle oil and salt on top. Sometimes we add seasonings. We might not be doing that right now this week or the next week, but we do it a little bit differently. I think Zambians are mostly used to just a popcorn with like sometimes seasonings, usually salt, but we're gonna do drizzled oil on top, and that just kind of like makes the popcorn taste more gourmet and of better quality. So just tell them free taste, free sample, come try it. And you gotta say it confidently and you gotta say it loudly. You can't be shy for this job. You can't be like, free popcorn, free kwacha, and be timid. You have to be bold, you have to be brave, you have to be confident. You have to smile, engage people, love what you're doing. People will be drawn to you and to your personality. So, like I said, if you want to stress free taste, free sample, and make sure that the sample is only one piece. Um, and then make sure that like you're just monitoring everything. So you're tracking your bags, you're tracking your sales, you're collecting money, you're counting accurately, double check, triple check if you have to. Because if anything is off at the end, then that is something that's negative, and it can hurt our pay, it can hurt everybody's pay. So just make sure we do our best to not make any type of mistakes in counting change. Make sure you don't lose the money. Do your best to just stay safe. Any issues that arise, call the manager right away. You can call me. I mean, you can call whatever the local police number would be. But just make sure you're staying safe, and you're having fun. You're talking to people and you're engaging. And then just make sure that at the end of 3 hours of selling, you go ahead and send a message noting how much you have sold by that point. Make sure you take your break at some point after that. It doesn't have to be exactly 3 hours, but at some point after 3 hours, take your break. After break, come back, count again your bags, make sure that they're verified and confirmed by an assistant manager or a manager, and then again, go out and sell, do your best. When you come back in at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you guys also are counting out how much kwacha you have, how many bags are left over. Note if you're We'll note if you guys are making your sales goals, and just make sure that you also send a message as well noting exactly how many bags you sold by the end of the day total. So 2 times a day after 3 hours, you want to note how many you sold, and then at the end of the day, you want to also note how many bags you sold. And then make sure you always send your checkout photo. If you don't have your phone with you or it's not working that day, make sure that you get someone else to take it for you. If you do not send your check-in and checkout photo, I cannot confirm and guarantee that the payment will be accurate or timely. So the only way for us to track and document and properly calculate payments is if you take your check-in photo, you take your checkout photo, and you note your own sales every day and make sure that they're confirmed by a manager or an assistant manager. That's all for now, and I will be in touch with you guys more. I hope you guys have fun and enjoy your selling.